Have you ever held on to something for too long? A relationship, a regret, a version of yourself that no longer feels true? Do you ever wonder what your life might feel like if you could finally let go? Are you tired, not from what you do, but from what you carry inside? Hello friends, welcome back to Son.Mindfulness. It's so good to have you here. Please stay with us until the end of this video, because today we're exploring something deeply human: letting go. As we grow older, life seems to ask more from us, yet give fewer answers. We carry memories, we hold on to grief, we cling to roles, to people, to old hopes. Sometimes we don't even realize how tightly we're holding on until it starts to hurt. This video is for anyone who feels heavy inside, stuck in the past, afraid of change, or simply unsure how to begin again. Letting go isn't giving up, it's giving space. It's choosing peace over pressure, freedom over fear. Stress, sadness, and emotional tension are known to affect our health, especially after the age of 50. They impact our sleep, our blood pressure, and even our relationships. But Buddhism has long offered a gentle truth. Attachment is the root of suffering. The Buddha. What if letting go is not the end, but the doorway to healing? In this video, we'll walk through the real-life journey of letting go. Not just the ideas, but the emotions, the stories, the tools, and the deep truths behind it. You'll learn how to let go of expectations, control, perfection, grief, and even the roles we no longer need to carry. And in doing so, you may find something you didn't expect: peace, clarity, and maybe a deeper version of yourself. This is Son.Mindfulness, a space for calm reflection, gentle insight, and daily wisdom rooted in mindfulness and compassion. If you find this video meaningful, please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing it with someone you care about. Your support means the world. We'd also love to hear from you. What are you learning to let go of in this season of life? Is there something you're ready to release today? Feel free to leave a comment below. You may inspire someone else with your words. May you be healthy, may you be peaceful, may you be joyful, and may you always be blessed with good fortune and kind hearts around you. Now, let's begin the journey. Together. Gently, one breath at a time, letting go. Part 2. Why letting go is so hard. Letting go sounds simple, but when it comes to real life, it often feels like tearing a piece of your heart away. Why is it so hard to let go? What are we really afraid of losing? Have you ever held on to something long after it stopped serving you? Maybe a relationship, a job title, a past hurt, or even an idea of who you should be. You're not alone. Most of us do. And the truth is, letting go is not just hard, it's terrifying. 1. We fear losing control. Control gives us the illusion of safety. When we control things, we feel powerful, secure, and prepared. But here's the trap: life is not controllable. No matter how tightly we hold on, change still comes. The body ages, people leave, the market shifts, the heart breaks. Buddha taught that clinging is one of the main causes of suffering, and our need for control is a deep form of clinging. Letting go means we admit, I am not in control. That takes more courage than holding on. 2. We identify with what we're holding. Have you ever said, I don't know who I am without this? A job, a role, a status, or even pain? Sometimes pain becomes part of our identity. We wear old wounds like name tags. It's familiar even when it hurts. Letting go would mean we have to face the question, who am I without this? And many people aren't ready to find out. But Buddha reminds us, there is no fixed self. You are not your titles, not your past, not your emotions. You are more. Letting go is not losing yourself. It's returning to your true self. 3. We think letting go means forgetting. Here's a big misunderstanding. People think letting go is the same as forgetting or pretending nothing happened. But letting go isn't erasing the past. It's releasing the weight of it. Think of the great Zen master Thich Nhat Hanh. He lost his homeland, his friends, even his role in Vietnam's religious life. Yet he taught peace, not from forgetting pain, but from transforming it. He said, letting go gives us freedom, and freedom is the only condition for happiness. You don't let go to forget, you let go to heal. 4. We hold on to hope, even when it hurts. Sometimes we cling not to what is, but to what we wish it could be. A woman stayed in a toxic marriage for 20 years. She told herself he'll change, he just needs time. But time passed, and so did her youth, her health, and her joy. She wasn't holding him, she was holding hope, and hope, unchecked by reality, can become a prison. Letting go doesn't mean giving up on love or faith, it means loving wisely, not blindly. 5. We confuse pain with love. Some people think that if they stop hurting, they stop caring. That grief is proof of love, but love doesn't need suffering to exist. Letting go of pain doesn't mean letting go of love. Look at the story of General Ulysses S. Grant. During the Civil War, he lost thousands of soldiers. He carried the grief, but he let go of vengeance. He led with resolve, not resentment. He knew that to end war, you must let go of the need to punish. Letting go brings clarity, and clarity allows compassion to grow. Letting go is not weakness. It is strength dressed as surrender. So ask yourself, what are you still holding on to? And what has it cost you? Have you carried something for years just because you were afraid to set it down? What if today is the day you start loosening your grip? What if letting go is not an ending, but a beginning? Are you ready? Next up, we'll explore the Buddhist view on letting go. We'll discover how the Buddha taught us to release suffering, not by running away, but by turning inward. Get ready for part 3, the Buddhist view, let go, not run away. Part 3. The Buddhist view, let go, not run away. When people hear let go, they often think it means to walk away, to give up, to turn their back on something. But in Buddhism, letting go is not about escape. It's about understanding. It's not an act of weakness. It's a practice of wisdom. 1. Letting go is not avoiding. It's awakening. Buddha never taught us to run away from pain. He taught us to look directly at it with mindfulness and compassion. Have you ever tried to bury a painful memory or distract yourself from grief by staying busy? We all have. But avoiding pain only makes it stronger. Letting go means turning toward it, seeing it clearly, and realizing it doesn't define us. 2. The root of suffering is clinging. One of Buddha's core teachings is this: suffering arises from attachment. We suffer not because things change, but because we wanted them to stay the same. Think about the story of Queen Malika, wife of King Pasenadi. She was wise and deeply loved, but when her daughter died, her heart broke. The king, seeing her grief, asked the Buddha for guidance. The Buddha replied, "What is dear brings sorrow. What is dear brings fear. For one who is free from what is dear, there is no sorrow, no fear." Letting go of attachment doesn't mean we stop loving, it means we stop clinging. Love can exist without chains, and when it does, it brings peace. 3. The middle way. Neither grasping nor rejecting. Buddhism teaches the middle way. Not too tight, not too loose. Have you ever tried to hold water in your hand? The tighter you squeeze, the faster it slips away. But open your hand and it rests there gently. The same is true for emotions, for people, for moments in life. Letting go is not rejecting life. It's welcoming life as it is, without needing it to be more or less. 4. Letting go is returning to the present. Much of our suffering lives in the past or future. We replay old hurts. We fear what hasn't happened yet. But the Buddha taught, peace only exists in the present moment. Thich Nhat Hanh said, you have to let go of the future in order to arrive fully in the now. Try it now. Breathe in. Notice this very moment. What are you holding on to even now? Can you let go just a little? 5. Letting go is not passive. It is practice. Letting go sounds poetic, but it's also practical. Buddhism gives us tools: mindfulness to recognize attachment, meditation to stay centered, compassion to soften the heart. Monks don't shave their heads and wear robes because it's fashionable. They do it as a daily reminder. Nothing lasts. Nothing belongs to us. And in letting go, there is freedom. Have you been mistaking escape for letting go? Have you walked away from something without truly releasing it inside? Letting go is not about leaving the world. It's about being fully present in it, without fear. Next up, we'll dive into real-life stories of letting go. These are not tales from books, but human lives transformed by surrender. Get ready for part 4, real-life stories of letting go. Part 4. Real-life stories of letting go. Letting go isn't just a concept, it's something real people have done, often at great cost, and always with great courage. In this part, we'll meet a few people who learned to let go. Their stories might sound a little like yours, maybe even too much like yours, so take a deep breath. Let's begin. 1. General Dwight D. Eisenhower, letting go of control. Before he became president, Eisenhower was a wartime general. He planned the massive D-Day invasion. Thousands of lives were at stake, and every detail had to be right. He was known for discipline and control. But the night before the invasion, he did something rare. He wrote a letter. In it, he accepted full responsibility. If the mission failed, he let go of ego. He let go of needing to be right. He let go of control. That moment freed him to act with clarity. That, too, is letting go. 2. Venerable Pema Chodron, letting go of a shattered marriage. Before becoming a Buddhist nun, Pema was a school teacher and a wife. One day, her husband said he was leaving her for someone else. Her world collapsed, her heart shattered. But instead of closing down, she leaned into her pain. She discovered Buddhism not through peace, but through heartbreak. Through grief, she learned to stay present, to observe her thoughts, to let go of blame, to let go of expectations. She once wrote, "Only to the extent that we expose ourselves to annihilation can that which is indestructible be found in us." Letting go led her not to emptiness, but to awakening. 3. Nelson Mandela, letting go of anger. 27 years in prison. That's what Nelson Mandela endured. He was beaten, isolated, and treated as less than human. But when he walked out of prison, he said, "As I walked out the door toward the gate, I knew that if I didn't leave my bitterness behind, I'd still be in prison." He let go of anger, he let go of revenge, he let go of the past, and in doing so, he changed the future of a nation. Have you ever been hurt so deeply you thought you'd never forgive? Could you let go, like Mandela did? 4. A Buddhist nun, letting go of her name. In a quiet monastery in Thailand, a woman once held a high position in business. She had wealth, respect, and comfort, but her soul was restless. Something inside her kept asking, "Is this all?" One day, she walked away from her office, from her car, from her name. She shaved her head, she took robes, and she took a new name. She let go of identity. She let go of comfort. She let go of the illusion that success equals happiness. And she smiled more than she ever had before. 5. Have you lived one of these stories yourself? Maybe you've had to let go of someone you loved. Maybe you've released a dream that no longer fit. Or maybe you're still holding on. Ask yourself, what story in your life is waiting for a different ending? Is it time to let go? Letting go is not something only saints or heroes do. It's something ordinary people do. Every day, quietly, bravely, just like you. In the next part, we'll move from stories to practice. How can we start letting go in small, simple ways, right now? Get ready for part 5, how to practice letting go. Simple, daily tools. Part 5, how to practice letting go. Simple, daily tools. Letting go is not a one-time event, it's a practice. Like brushing your teeth or breathing deeply. You do it over and over until it becomes who you are. But how do we begin? What small steps can we take each day to loosen our grip? Here are 3 simple tools you can use right now. No monastery required. 1. Breathe and say, "Let go." Your breath is always with you. It's the most faithful companion you'll ever have. Try this. Take a deep breath in, then slowly breathe out and say to yourself, "Let go." Do it again. One more time. Feel your shoulders relax, your chest open, your mind soften. You don't have to fix anything right now. Just let go of worry, of tension, of trying to control what you can't. This practice takes less than a minute, but it can shift your entire day. 2. Write it down, then tear it up. Sometimes the things we hold on to live in our mind, old regrets, unspoken words, heavy feelings. Get a piece of paper, write them down, be honest. No one else will see it. Then take that paper and tear it up, slowly, intentionally. This isn't magic, but it is meaningful. You are telling your brain, I see this, I feel this, and I am ready to let go. Do this once a week, or once a day if needed. You'll be surprised how light you feel. 3. Use a simple mantra every day. A mantra is a phrase you repeat, not to escape, but to center yourself. Here's one to try. I release, I allow, I trust. Say it out loud, say it in your heart. Say it while walking, waiting in line, or washing dishes. You don't need incense or bells. You just need presence. This mantra reminds you that letting go is not giving up. It's giving space for peace, for clarity, for life to unfold. Letting go takes practice, but it doesn't have to be complicated. The simpler it is, the more likely you'll do it. You don't need to change everything overnight. Just take a breath and let go of one small thing today. Coming up next, we'll explore how letting go transforms our relationships with the people we love and the ones who test our patience. Join me for part 6, Letting Go and Relationships. Part 6, Letting Go and Relationships. Relationships are where we love the deepest and often suffer the most. Family, marriage, friendships, even the bond with a spiritual teacher. These connections shape us, they support us, but they can also hurt us when we hold too tightly. Letting go in relationships isn't about walking away, it's about setting both people free. 1. Letting go of expectations. Do you expect your spouse to read your mind? Your children to always call? Your friends to never change? We all carry silent hopes, but hopes can harden into demands, and demands create suffering. Think of King Ashoka, the great Buddhist emperor. He lost a son who became a monk. At first he felt abandoned, but the Buddha reminded him, love is not possession, it is freedom. Letting go of expectations doesn't mean lowering standards, it means opening space for others to be who they are, not who we want them to be. 2. Letting go of needing to be right. How many arguments have you had just to prove a point, even when it cost peace, even when no one truly won? Letting go doesn't mean agreeing with everything. It means choosing peace over pride. Thich Nhat Hanh once said, you can be right or you can be happy. Choose wisely. In marriage, friendship, even work, this wisdom saves hearts and keeps love alive. 3. Letting go of old wounds. She said something cruel. He didn't show up. They let you down. You forgave, but did you really let go? Forgiveness is not forgetting. It's choosing not to carry it anymore. The Buddha taught, holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. Letting go is not for their sake, it's for yours. Imagine what your heart could feel like without that weight. 4. Letting go of the need to fix others. Parents try to fix their kids. Spouses try to fix each other. Friends try to fix what they don't understand. But people are not broken puzzles. They are living beings on their own paths. Can you love someone without needing to fix them? Letting go means trusting their journey, even if it looks nothing like yours. 5. Ask yourself, who am I still clinging to? Is there someone in your life you can't seem to release? Is it time to let go, not of love, but of control? What might happen if you loosened your grip? Could your relationship become lighter, or your heart feel more peaceful? Letting go doesn't end love. Sometimes it finally makes love possible. In the next part, we'll dive deeper into our own minds, because sometimes it's not others we need to let go of, it's ourselves. Join me in part 7, Letting Go of Control and Perfection. Part 7, Letting Go of Control and Perfection. Do you ever feel tired, but not from doing too much, just from trying to control everything? If so, you're not alone. Control gives us the illusion of safety, but it also becomes a cage. Letting go of control is not carelessness. It's courage. It's wisdom. It's peace. 1. The myth of being in control. We plan everything. We double-check. We give advice. We watch the clock. We want things to go just right. But has life ever truly followed your script? No matter how careful we are, life still surprises us. Buddha taught, everything that has a beginning has an ending. Trying to hold things still is like trying to catch the wind. Letting go doesn't mean giving up, it means flowing with what is. 2. The need to appear perfect. Do you feel pressure to look strong, to never make mistakes, to always be calm, kind, or wise? Perfection is a mask, and it's heavy. You don't have to be flawless to be loved. You just have to be real. Think of President Abraham Lincoln. He made mistakes. He faced criticism. He lived with deep self-doubt, but he led with humility and heart. He once said, "I am not bound to win, but I am bound to be true." Letting go of perfection allows space for honesty and connection. 3. The trap of over-responsibility. Some people feel they must fix everything, keep everyone happy, hold the whole family together. Especially in older generations, this belief runs deep. That you are not the glue that holds the universe. You are not the sun everyone orbits. Letting go of control doesn't mean abandoning people. It means trusting others to stand on their own feet. Sometimes the best help you can offer is stepping back. 4. A Buddhist view of effort without clinging. Buddhism doesn't tell us to sit back and do nothing. It teaches right effort. Act with intention, but without obsession. Water nourishes a plant, but doesn't yank it out to see if it's growing. You can care deeply without needing to control the outcome. Letting go of results is one of the deepest freedoms you can find. 5. Ask yourself, what am I gripping too tightly today? Is it your child's future, your image, your health, a decision someone else should make? Can you let go, just 10%, and see what shifts? What would life feel like if you trusted more and controlled less? In the next part, we'll explore one of the heaviest things we ever carry, grief. Letting go of loss doesn't mean letting go of love. Come with me into part 8, letting go of grief and loss. Part 8. Letting go of grief and loss. There's a kind of pain that silence can't hold and time doesn't always heal. It's the pain of loss. A parent, a partner, a child, a friend, even parts of ourselves. Letting go of grief is not about forgetting. It's about learning how to carry love without the weight of sorrow. 1. Why grief feels so heavy. Grief is love with nowhere to go. It's the echo of someone who mattered, and when they leave, suddenly or slowly, they take a part of our world with them. After loss, our hearts ask, how do I go on when everything has changed? Is it wrong to smile again? Will letting go mean I didn't love them enough? The Buddha answered this with compassion. He said, even the beautiful must die. Clinging to the impermanent brings suffering. 2. The story of Kisagotami, a mother's grief. Kisagotami lost her only child. Mad with grief, she ran through the village, begging for medicine to bring him back. Finally, someone sent her to the Buddha. He told her, bring me a mustard seed from a home where no one has lost a loved one. She went from house to house, but every home had known death. Loss, pain, she returned in tears. Not because she failed, but because she understood. Grief is part of being human. Letting go does not erase love. It opens our hearts to shared compassion. 3. Letting go of guilt. After loss, many people carry guilt. I should have called more. I wish I said goodbye. I could have done more. But guilt is not love. It's regret tied to the past. Letting go of guilt means forgiving yourself. You were doing the best you could with what you knew at that moment. Would the one you lost want you to carry that guilt forever? Or would they want you to be free? 4. Letting go of roles and identities. Sometimes we lose not just people, but the roles we played beside them. When a spouse dies, you're no longer husband or wife. When a parent passes, you are no longer someone's child in the same way. This shift can feel like a second death, but Buddhism reminds us you are not any one role. You are more than your labels, and you are still here for a reason. Letting go means stepping into who you are now with love for who you were. 5. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting. Your loved one lives in your heart, in your smile, in the kindness you give to others, in the way you carry yourself when no one's watching. To let go is not to lose. It is to transform pain into peace, sorrow into strength, memory into meaning. As the Zen saying goes, when someone you love becomes a memory, the memory becomes a treasure. 6. Ask yourself gently, who have you lost that you still carry in pain? What would it mean to remember them with tenderness instead of sorrow? Can you let go of guilt and hold on to love? Can you let go of grief and keep their spirit alive in how you live? In the next part, we'll explore the calm that follows the storm. When you finally let go, what's left is not emptiness, it's peace. Join me for part 9, the peace that comes after letting go. Part 9, the peace that comes after letting go. Letting go feels like a fall at first, then it becomes a flight. Many people fear that if they let go, they'll feel empty, hollow, lost. But the truth is, when you truly let go, you don't lose yourself, you return to yourself. 1. Lightness replaces tension. Have you ever unclenched your fists without realizing you were holding them tight? Have you ever exhaled and noticed your breath had been shallow all day? That's what letting go feels like. A return to softness, a release of pressure you forgot was even there. You begin to sleep better, speak gentler, feel less rushed. The world doesn't change, but you do. 2. Clarity takes the place of chaos. When you hold on, everything feels tangled. Memories, expectations, conversations you replay at night, but when you let go, your mind clears like a lake after a storm. You can see what matters. You stop reacting to every little thing. You start choosing what truly deserves your energy. Peace is not the absence of problems, it's the presence of clarity. 3. Love flows more freely. Clinging strangles love. Fear distorts it. Control poisons it. But when you let go, love flows naturally again. You stop needing others to complete you. You stop measuring how much they give back. You just love, quietly, deeply, freely. That's the love the Buddha spoke of: compassion without grasping, connection without chains. 4. A new sense of trust. When you let go, you begin to trust. Not just others, but life itself. You learn that you can handle change, that you don't have to predict or prepare for everything, that being present is enough. Letting go teaches you that peace was never far, it was always under the noise. 5. Ask yourself now. Have you felt even a small shift since reading these reflections? Can you feel even a little more space in your heart, your breath, your thinking? Maybe this is the beginning of something new. Not dramatic, not loud, just peaceful. In the next step, we'll bring everything together, we'll reflect on the journey, and invite you gently into your own path of letting go. Get ready for the final piece, conclusion. A gentle invitation to let go. Conclusion. A gentle invitation to let go. You've made it to the end of this journey. That says something powerful about you. You are ready. You are willing. You are open. We've walked through why letting go is hard. We've looked at how it feels. We've shared real stories of courage and surrender. You've learned that to let go is not to lose. It's to breathe deeper, to live lighter, to return to the peace that was always inside you. We've talked about letting go of control, of expectations, of perfection, and of grief. Maybe some parts touched you deeply. Maybe some parts made you pause. That's good. That means you're listening, not just with your ears, but with your heart. Letting go is not something you do once. It's something you gently choose again and again. When you breathe, when you forgive, when you stop needing things to be perfect. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means giving space for life to flow. Can you feel it now? A little more room inside you? A little more stillness? What is one small thing you're willing to let go of today? What would your day look like if you did? Would your heart feel softer? Would your shoulders drop just a little? This journey is not mine alone. It's yours. You showed up, you stayed, you listened. For that, I am deeply grateful. Truly. Thank you for walking this path with me. Thank you for opening your heart. And thank you for trusting this space to explore the beautiful art of letting go. If this journey has given you something, a shift in thought, a moment of clarity, or simply a deep breath, I celebrate that with you. You've done more than just watch or listen. You've begun to awaken something real inside yourself. So let's keep walking. Let's keep practicing. Let's keep letting go, a little each day. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be present. If you found peace or value in this video, please consider subscribing to Son.Mindfulness. We share reflections like this often, gentle, honest, rooted in the wisdom of life and the heart. I'd love to hear from you. What part of this journey spoke to you the most? What are you learning to let go of? Leave a comment and share your thoughts. You never know who you might inspire. From my heart to yours, may you be healthy, may you be peaceful, may you be happy, and may you always be guided by light and kindness. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you, and remember, you are allowed to let go, and you are safe to begin again. Thank you.